Imagine a life where nothing can disturb your inner peace, where you remain unaffected by criticism, challenges, or the chaos that surrounds you. How empowering would it be to navigate life with such unshakable calmness? Today, we're exploring 10 transformative Buddhist principles that can help you achieve this resilient state of mind. As Buddha wisely said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. These principles aren't just philosophical ideas, they're practical tools that you can start using today to build a fortress of tranquility within yourself. Whether you're dealing with stress, negativity, or uncertainty, these teachings offer a way to rise above and stay grounded. So, if you're ready to take control of your inner world and ensure that nothing can shake your peace, keep watching, because this might just be the wisdom you've been searching for. 1. Firm purposes. Resilience begins with having firm purposes, a clear sense of direction in life. When your goals and values are clearly defined, they serve as your guiding star, helping you stay focused and grounded even when life gets tough. This clarity of purpose empowers you to face challenges with unwavering resolve, because you know what you're striving for and why it matters. Buddha said, "Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it." Every morning, remind yourself of your firm purposes. This daily practice reinforces your commitment and keeps you on track, no matter what obstacles come your way. 2. Become untouchable. No one can hurt you without your consent. Buddhism teaches that suffering often comes from our reactions to what others say or do. By understanding that no one can hurt you without your consent, you take control of your emotional responses. This means that while you can't always control external events, you can choose how you react. By not internalizing negativity, you become untouchable, remaining calm and unaffected by others' actions or words. Buddha said, "You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger." When faced with negativity, remember that your response is within your control. Choose to protect your peace. 3. Insult and offense. In life, you'll encounter insults and offensive behavior. Buddhism teaches that these are opportunities to practice patience and self-control. Instead of reacting with anger or hurt, understand that insults often reflect the other person's inner struggles, not your own worth. By choosing not to take offense, you protect your peace of mind and prevent unnecessary suffering. Buddha said, "Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule." When faced with insults, respond with calmness and understanding, and you'll maintain your inner peace. 4. If someone speaks ill of you. When others speak ill of you, it's easy to feel hurt or defensive. However, Buddhism encourages you to approach these situations with calmness and compassion. Recognize that when someone speaks negatively about you, it's often a reflection of their own pain or insecurity, not a true judgment of your character. By not allowing their words to penetrate your mind, you maintain your peace and integrity. Buddha said, "Speak or act with an impure mind and trouble will follow you." When you encounter negative talk, stay centered and let your actions speak louder than words. Focus on your values, and you'll remain unaffected by others' opinions. 5. Guarding your mind. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant and nurture will grow, and what you neglect will wither. Guarding your mind means being mindful of what thoughts, emotions, and influences you allow to take root and grow in your mental landscape. Just as a gardener carefully selects the seeds they plant, you must be selective about the ideas and beliefs you cultivate in your mind. This is crucial because the state of your mind directly affects your inner peace and resilience. Buddhism teaches that our thoughts shape our reality. If your mind is filled with negativity, fear, or doubt, those thoughts will color your perception of the world. leading to stress, anxiety, and unhappiness. On the other hand, if you fill your mind with positive, empowering thoughts, you will experience greater peace, happiness, and resilience in the face of challenges. Guarding your mind means consciously choosing thoughts that uplift and strengthen you, while letting go of those that drag you down. This practice is not about denying or suppressing negative thoughts, but about recognizing them and deciding not to give them power over you. It's about creating a mental environment where positive, constructive thoughts can flourish. Just as a gardener weeds out unwanted plants to protect the growth of their flowers or vegetables, you need to weed out harmful thoughts to protect your mental well-being. One effective way to guard your mind is through mindfulness meditation. This practice helps you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to observe them without judgment. By regularly practicing mindfulness, you develop the ability to notice when negative or unhelpful thoughts arise and gently guide your mind back to a more positive and focused state. Buddha said, "The mind is everything. What you think you become." This highlights the importance of keeping your mind clear, focused, and positive. By guarding your mind against negativity and cultivating positive, empowering thoughts, you protect your inner peace and build the resilience needed to face life's challenges with grace and confidence. 6. Overcoming fear and shame. Fear and shame are two of the most powerful emotions that can hold us back from living our fullest lives. These emotions often stem from deep-seated beliefs and experiences, and they can create barriers that prevent us from pursuing our goals, forming meaningful relationships, and expressing our true selves. In Buddhism, overcoming fear and shame is seen as essential to achieving inner peace and resilience. Fear, at its core, is often a reaction to the unknown or to the possibility of loss, whether it's a fear of failure, rejection, or even success. Shame, on the other hand, is the painful feeling of being flawed or inadequate, often rooted in a fear of judgment or not meeting societal expectations. Both emotions can be paralyzing, causing us to shrink back from opportunities and experiences that could lead to growth and fulfillment. To overcome fear and shame, Buddhism teaches us to confront these emotions directly rather than avoiding or suppressing them. The first step is to recognize that fear and shame are often based on mental constructs, stories we tell ourselves about who we are and what we are capable of. These stories are not fixed truths. They can be questioned, challenged, and ultimately changed. Mindfulness is a powerful tool in this process. By practicing mindfulness, you can observe your fears and feelings of shame without being overwhelmed by them. This detached observation allows you to see these emotions for what they are: temporary and often exaggerated responses to perceived threats. When you realize that fear and shame are not as powerful as they seem, you begin to loosen their grip on your life. Another important aspect of overcoming fear and shame is cultivating self-compassion. Buddhism encourages us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend. When you face fear or shame, instead of harshly judging yourself, try to respond with compassion and patience. This gentle approach helps dissolve the negative energy associated with these emotions, making it easier to move past them. Buddha said, "Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely." This quote reminds us that when we live in alignment with our true values and purpose, there is little to fear and no reason to feel shame. By understanding the nature of these emotions and learning to transcend them, you can free yourself from their limitations and live with greater courage, confidence, and peace. Overcoming fear and shame is not about becoming fearless, but about acknowledging these emotions, understanding their origins, and choosing to rise above them. It's about reclaiming your power and not allowing these feelings to dictate your actions or diminish your sense of self-worth. By doing so, you can approach life's challenges with a resilient and open heart, unburdened by the weight of fear and shame. 7. Transform everyone into a relentless teacher. In the journey of life, we encounter a wide variety of people, some who uplift us, some who challenge us, and others who may seem to push us to our limits. Buddhism offers a powerful perspective on these interactions. Every person we meet can be viewed as a teacher, offering valuable lessons that contribute to our spiritual and personal growth. This principle of seeing everyone as a relentless teacher can transform the way we perceive and respond to the people around us, particularly those who test our patience or trigger our insecurities. At first glance, it may seem difficult to view someone who criticizes you, frustrates you, or causes you pain as a teacher. However, Buddhism teaches that it is precisely in these challenging interactions that we have the greatest opportunities for growth. By shifting your perspective and asking, "What can I learn from this person?" or "How is this situation teaching me to be a better version of myself?" you turn every encounter into a learning experience. One of the fundamental lessons in this practice is patience. When someone irritates or angers you, instead of reacting with frustration or anger, see it as an opportunity to cultivate patience. Patience is a key virtue in Buddhism, helping you maintain your inner peace and composure even in the face of adversity. The more you practice patience, the less reactive you become, allowing you to handle difficult situations with grace. Another important lesson you can learn from others is compassion. When someone acts in a way that hurts or offends you, it's often a reflection of their own suffering or inner turmoil. Instead of taking their actions personally, try to understand the pain or insecurity that might be driving their behavior. This shift in perspective can help you respond with empathy rather than defensiveness, deepening your compassion for others and for yourself. Viewing others as teachers encourages humility. It reminds you that you don't have all the answers and that there is always something new to learn, even from those who may seem less experienced or knowledgeable. This mindset keeps you open to growth and helps you avoid the pitfalls of arrogance or self-righteousness. Every person you meet, no matter their background or behavior, has something valuable to teach you, whether it's patience, compassion, resilience, or even self-awareness. When you encounter someone who challenges you, try to observe your own reactions closely. What emotions arise within you? What thoughts go through your mind? By analyzing your responses, you gain insight into your own triggers and patterns of behavior. This self-awareness is a crucial step in personal development, helping you to better understand yourself and, in turn, respond more effectively in future interactions. Buddha's teachings often emphasize the importance of seeing the interconnectedness of all beings. When you view everyone as a teacher, you are acknowledging this interconnectedness. You recognize that your interactions with others are not random or meaningless, but are part of a greater tapestry of life that is continuously guiding you toward greater wisdom and enlightenment. Buddha said, "In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go?" By viewing others as relentless teachers, you engage deeply with these questions. You learn to love more fully by developing compassion for others, to live more fully by embracing each interaction as a growth opportunity, and to let go more deeply by releasing the need to control or judge others. It's also important to note that transforming everyone into a relentless teacher doesn't mean accepting harmful behavior or staying in toxic situations. Rather, it means finding the lesson in the experience, learning from it, and then choosing how to respond in a way that is healthy and aligned with your values. Sometimes the lesson might be setting boundaries or recognizing when it's time to walk away from a situation that no longer serves your well-being. By adopting the mindset that everyone you encounter is a teacher, you empower yourself to find value in every experience, even those that are difficult or painful. You develop a resilient attitude that allows you to grow continually, using each interaction as a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and inner peace. This approach not only enriches your personal journey, but also fosters a deeper connection to the people around you, as you come to appreciate the lessons they bring into your life. This Buddhist principle encourages you to embrace life with an open heart and mind, ready to learn and grow from every person you meet. Whether they bring joy or challenge, each person has something to teach you, and by recognizing this, you transform your life into a continuous, enriching learning experience. 8. Forge an unshakable ethical code. One of the most powerful principles in Buddhism is the cultivation of an unshakable ethical code, a set of moral guidelines that serve as the foundation for your actions, decisions, and interactions with others. This ethical code, when firmly established, becomes your compass in life, guiding you through challenges and uncertainties with a clear sense of right and wrong. It provides stability and inner strength, helping you remain true to your values, regardless of external pressures or temptations. In Buddhism, the ethical code is often rooted in the 5 precepts, which are commitments to abstain from harming living beings, taking what is not given, engaging in sexual misconduct, speaking falsely, and consuming intoxicants that cloud the mind. These precepts are not rigid rules imposed from outside, but are principles that arise from a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all life and the desire to live in a way that minimizes harm and maximizes compassion and wisdom. When you forge an unshakable ethical code, you create a solid foundation for your life. This foundation acts as a source of inner security and confidence, knowing that your actions are aligned with your deepest values and beliefs. An ethical code is like the roots of a tree. When they run deep, the tree can withstand storms without toppling over. Similarly, a strong ethical foundation helps you weather life's challenges without losing your sense of self or compromising your integrity. Living by a strong ethical code also fosters trust and respect in your relationships. When others see that you consistently act with integrity and honor, they are more likely to trust you and value your presence in their lives. This trust is not just important in personal relationships, but is also crucial in professional settings, where ethical behavior can significantly impact your reputation and success. An unshakable ethical code serves as a guide when you face moral dilemmas or difficult decisions. In moments of uncertainty, your ethical principles provide clarity, helping you navigate complex situations with wisdom and compassion. For instance, if you are faced with a decision that could benefit you personally but harm others, your ethical code will help you choose the path that aligns with your values, even if it requires sacrifice or difficult choices. Buddhism teaches that true happiness and peace come from living in harmony with ethical principles. When you act in ways that are consistent with your values, you experience a sense of inner peace and contentment, knowing that you are living authentically and honorably. This inner peace is not easily shaken by external circumstances because it is rooted in a deep commitment to your ethical principles. An essential aspect of forging an unshakable ethical code is the practice of self-reflection. Regularly taking time to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and motivations helps you stay aligned with your ethical code. It allows you to identify areas where you may have strayed from your principles and to make necessary adjustments. This continuous process of reflection and adjustment strengthens your ethical foundation over time, making it increasingly resilient. In addition to self-reflection, it is also important to seek out wisdom and guidance from spiritual teachings, mentors, and like-minded individuals who share your commitment to ethical living. Engaging with a community that values ethical principles can reinforce your own commitment and provide support when you face challenges to your integrity. Buddha emphasized the importance of living a virtuous life, stating, "The virtuous man delights in this world, and he delights in the next." This quote underscores the idea that living according to ethical principles brings not only immediate satisfaction and peace, but also long-term fulfillment and spiritual growth. Another critical element of an unshakable ethical code is the understanding that ethical living is not about perfection, but about striving to do the right thing, even in difficult circumstances. It's about making the best possible choices in each moment, based on your understanding and awareness at the time. Mistakes will inevitably happen, but what matters is your commitment to learn from them and to continue growing in your ethical understanding and practice. An unshakable ethical code also helps you maintain your integrity in the face of external pressures, such as societal expectations, peer influence, or material temptations. In a world where it is often easier to take shortcuts or compromise on values for personal gain, having a strong ethical foundation enables you to stand firm in your convictions. This steadfastness not only protects your inner peace, but also sets an example for others, inspiring them to live with integrity as well. 9. Living according to nature. In Buddhism, the concept of living according to nature is deeply intertwined with the idea of harmony. Harmony within oneself, with others, and with the world around us. This principle emphasizes the importance of aligning your life with the natural order of things, understanding that there is a rhythm and flow to the universe that, when respected, leads to peace and contentment. By living according to nature, you learn to accept and embrace the way things are, rather than constantly struggling against the current of life. At its core, living according to nature means recognizing and honoring the interconnectedness of all life. Everything in the universe is part of a vast, interconnected web, where each element plays a role in maintaining balance. When you live in harmony with this natural order, you are better able to flow with life's changes rather than resisting them. This doesn't mean passive acceptance of everything that happens, but rather an understanding that there is wisdom in the natural flow of events, and that peace comes from aligning with this flow rather than fighting against it. One of the key aspects of living according to nature is acceptance. Nature teaches us that everything is impermanent and constantly changing. The seasons change, the tides ebb and flow, and life itself is a cycle of birth, growth, decay, and rebirth. By accepting the impermanent nature of all things, you can cultivate a mindset of openness and flexibility, allowing you to adapt to life's changes with grace and ease. This acceptance reduces stress and anxiety because you stop clinging to things that are inevitably going to change or pass away. For instance, think about how nature responds to challenges. A tree does not resist the wind. It bends and sways, adapting to the forces around it. Similarly, when you face challenges in life, living according to nature means being adaptable, bending without breaking, and finding ways to grow even in adverse conditions. This resilience, inspired by the natural world, allows you to navigate difficulties without losing your balance or sense of self. Living according to nature also involves recognizing and respecting the natural limits of your body, mind, and environment. In our modern world, there is often pressure to push beyond these limits, to work longer hours, achieve more, and constantly strive for progress. However, this relentless pursuit can lead to burnout, stress, and a disconnect from the natural rhythms of life. Buddhism encourages you to live in a way that honors your natural limits, recognizing that rest, reflection, and moderation are essential for maintaining balance and well-being. Buddha's teachings emphasize the importance of simplicity and contentment as part of living according to nature. He taught that true happiness does not come from external possessions or achievements, but from a state of inner peace and contentment with what is. By simplifying your life and focusing on what truly matters, you can free yourself from the constant desire for more and find joy in the present moment. This simplicity aligns with the natural world, where everything exists in a state of balance and sufficiency. Another important aspect of living according to nature is mindfulness. Being present in the moment allows you to fully experience and appreciate the beauty and wisdom of the natural world. Mindfulness helps you to slow down and notice the subtle rhythms of life, such as the changing seasons, the cycles of the moon, or the simple act of breathing. This awareness deepens your connection to nature and fosters a sense of peace and belonging. Living in harmony with nature also means practicing compassion and respect for all living beings. Recognizing that all life is interconnected encourages you to act in ways that protect and nurture the environment. This might involve making more sustainable choices, reducing your consumption, or finding ways to give back to the natural world. By living in a way that supports the health and balance of the planet, you contribute to the well-being of all beings and create a more harmonious world. Buddha said, "Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again." This quote highlights the importance of continual growth and renewal, a principle deeply rooted in the natural world. Just as nature is constantly evolving, you too are encouraged to let go of old habits, beliefs, and attachments that no longer serve you, making way for new growth and opportunities. This process of shedding and renewal is essential for personal development and spiritual growth, allowing you to live more fully and authentically. In practical terms, living according to nature might mean spending more time outdoors, reconnecting with the natural world, and paying attention to the lessons it offers. 10. Weaponize gratitude. Cultivate relentless positivity. Gratitude is one of the most transformative principles in Buddhism, capable of turning even the most challenging situations into opportunities for growth and inner peace. The concept of weaponizing gratitude may seem unconventional, but it perfectly encapsulates the power of gratitude to serve as a potent tool against negativity, fear, and suffering. By cultivating relentless positivity through gratitude, you can create a mindset that is resilient, joyful, and unshakable, regardless of external circumstances. Gratitude, at its core, is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of abundance rather than scarcity. This shift in perspective is incredibly powerful because it changes the way you perceive and respond to the world. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by challenges or setbacks, you learn to see the silver lining in every situation, which strengthens your ability to cope with difficulties. In Buddhism, gratitude is not just about saying thank you when things go well. It's about cultivating an ongoing attitude of thankfulness even when life is tough. This form of relentless positivity allows you to maintain inner peace and contentment, regardless of what is happening around you. When you weaponize gratitude, you use it as a shield against the negative emotions and thoughts that can easily take hold during tough times. It becomes a tool that empowers you to remain centered and positive, no matter what life throws your way. One of the most profound effects of gratitude is its ability to shift your focus from what is wrong to what is right. In moments of stress or hardship, it's easy to become fixated on the negative aspects of your situation. However, by consciously practicing gratitude, You train your mind to seek out and focus on the positive, even in the midst of adversity. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending they don't exist, but rather acknowledging them while also recognizing the good that still surrounds you. For example, if you are going through a difficult period, you might feel overwhelmed by the challenges you face. But by practicing gratitude, you can find things to be thankful for, such as the support of loved ones, the lessons you're learning, or the simple fact that you have the strength to persevere. This shift in focus not only reduces stress, but also boosts your resilience, enabling you to handle challenges more effectively. Buddhism also teaches that gratitude helps you to appreciate the present moment. Often, we get caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, which can lead to feelings of anxiety or regret. Gratitude brings you back to the here and now, encouraging you to savor the present and find joy in the small things. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your favorite food, or the smile of a loved one, gratitude helps you to fully experience and appreciate life's simple pleasures. Buddha said, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little." This quote underscores the importance of finding something to be thankful for in every situation, no matter how small. It's about recognizing that every day, every moment, offers something to be grateful for, and that this gratitude is the key to living a happy and fulfilled life. Another powerful aspect of weaponizing gratitude is its ability to foster positivity in your relationships. When you express gratitude to others, you strengthen your connections and build mutual respect and appreciation. This creates a positive feedback loop where acts of kindness and gratitude reinforce each other, leading to stronger, more supportive relationships. In turn, these positive relationships become a source of strength and comfort, helping you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Gratitude also has a profound impact on your mental and physical health. Numerous studies have shown that practicing gratitude regularly can reduce stress, improve sleep, and boost overall well-being. This is because gratitude helps to regulate your emotions, making you less susceptible to negative feelings such as anger, envy, or resentment. By focusing on what you are thankful for, you create a positive emotional state that supports both your mental and physical health. To cultivate relentless positivity through gratitude, it's important to make it a daily practice. One effective way to do this is by keeping a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This simple habit can have a powerful impact on your mindset, helping you to consistently focus on the positive aspects of your life. Over time, this practice trains your brain to naturally look for the good in every situation, making gratitude an integral part of your daily life. In addition to journaling, you can practice gratitude by expressing it verbally to others. Take the time to thank the people in your life for the ways they contribute to your happiness and well-being. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also reinforces your own sense of gratitude. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you to a friend, a note of appreciation to a colleague, or simply acknowledging someone's kindness, these small acts of gratitude can have a big impact on your overall outlook. Weaponizing gratitude means applying it even in the face of adversity. When you encounter challenges, consciously look for the lessons or opportunities they present. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this experience help me grow? By framing difficulties in this way, you transform them from obstacles into opportunities for growth, further reinforcing your resilience and positivity. Gratitude is not just a passive feeling, but an active practice that has the power to transform your life. By weaponizing gratitude, using it as a tool to combat negativity and foster relentless positivity, you can create a mindset that is resilient, joyful, and unshakable. This practice not only enhances your own well-being, but also positively impacts those around you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and kindness. Living with gratitude allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, finding peace and contentment in every moment. It is a powerful reminder that, no matter what challenges you face, there is always something to be thankful for, and that this gratitude is the key to living a fulfilled and resilient life. By cultivating gratitude every day, you build a strong foundation of positivity that can carry you through even the toughest of times, helping you to remain centered, strong, and joyful in all circumstances. By integrating these 10 Buddhist principles into your daily life, you can develop a powerful inner resilience that allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. Remember, the key to remaining unaffected by external circumstances lies in your inner world. As you practice firm purposes, non-attachment, mindfulness, and the other principles we've discussed, you'll find that life's ups and downs no longer have the power to disturb your peace of mind. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on how to live a peaceful and resilient life through the wisdom of Buddhism. Until next time, stay mindful and stay strong.